This is the faceplate off that Marantz amplifier that I've been selling all the parts off of. It's kind of beat up with scratches, but I disclosed everything and put it up for sale for $30. It did take a few months, but somebody finally needed it. This pair of vintage eyeglasses, cat eye style, they're a little bit bejeweled, but in pretty good shape, and I thought these would sell right away, but I've had them for probably almost a year now. I just picked them up at a flea market for a couple dollars and took a best offer of $35. More parts off the Marantz amplifier, probably due to the fact that eBay sends out notices when a listing is ending, even though it's automatically relisted, because this is the second part on the same day to sell to a different person. These are the tuning meters, the strength and FM tuning meter for the receiver section of the Marantz amplifier, and the little box that they come in. And this sold for $60. This is a pair of Merrell hiking boots. I bought these for $5 at a garage sale over a year ago, wearing them myself over the winter, but they proved to be too uncomfortable for me, so I put them up for sale for $60, and I took a $45 offer for them, but I didn't realize that I had free shipping. That was a mistake made somewhere, because I never put free shipping on anything. And so in order to reduce shipping costs as much as possible, I'm going to try what Ryan says she does. She always just packs them in poly mailers. So I'm going to wrap these in paper and put them in the poly mailer and hope they make it okay. This pair of cassette tapes contain a recording of the Metropolitan Opera in 1967. I found these amongst all the other cassettes that I've bought over the past couple of years. And I put these up for $20 and took a best offer of $18 for them, and they're going to Canada.
When you lot them up, people are like, oh, I just want the 1 second to the left. So Jay said, look, put it in the listing. I will not break up lots.
I mentioned this. It's so frustrating, when you do a lot of something, of ties, of whatever, and someone's always
never
be
fails.
Like, I'll take the.
It was kind of funny. I'm listening to that part of the podcast this morning, and I get a message on this Artist Pocade box that I just want the palette. Perhaps as an art project or something. But I don't want to pay shipping for the entire box. And I just wrote back, well, I will refund you the overage on postage, thinking they probably want a discount too. But sure enough, $40, and just the palette is going out. So I'll have the Pocade box yet to sell. Another vintage costume sold. Halloween just around the corner. This is again a Ben Cooper, probably from the 60s. Pretty wild graphics on the costume there. And this was one of many that I purchased at an auction, and I got a whole box full for just a couple dollars, and this one sold for $30. This is a vintage 70s steam iron, General Electric, and this was just a box lot item. Didn't expect to get this when I got home. I found it in the box and just needed a little cleanup, and it sold for $30. This is a very rugged pair of alpine mountaineering style boots. I saw these at a garage sale and immediately picked them up, of course, because they were just a couple of dollars. But I noticed right away this circle impressed into the leather, and I could just barely make out Loa. And that's a very high-end German shoe manufacturer. So I priced these boots at $100, which seemed right there, maybe a little bit on the upper end for pricing, but I've had them for quite a while, and tough summertime, somebody got a good deal, made an offer of $60, and I took it. I just posted about slow summer sales and how clothing may be the one factor that's been missing, as I don't do as many clothes as I used to. And then immediately I got a cha-ching, and this Carhartt Rancher coat sold. So maybe clothing is sort of the gap filler that I'm missing. Maybe I'll have to start looking at clothes some more, but it's such a tedious job to list these things. But this is a very nice Carhartt jacket. Bought it for $3 at garage sale, and it sold for $60. A couple of small items. This is a Roadrunner sticker. And this sold for $15. And this is a patch from the George Washington Memorial. And this sold for $8. I had to counter a $6 offer off the original price of $10. Boy, times are tough. So $8 for this patch and $15 for this sticker. This little piece of clear plastic is a device for measuring the overhang of your Pioneer cartridge on a turntable. If you can make out Pioneer on there, but I noticed that when I pulled this out of that junk drawer of stereo parts, and I know that Pioneer makes some very nice turntables, so I put this up for sale. Can't remember what I sold it for. I have to check here. $30 for just this little piece of plastic. Another pair of shoes I found at a garage sale that I wanted for myself, to try them out anyway. These are Nike Shocks. And I remember they only wanted $5, but I was thinking for myself that just to try shoes, I don't want to pay that much, so I offered $3 and they took it. They didn't work out for me, so I sold them for $60. As I've mentioned before, I don't buy a lot of clothes these days, but I'm going to start, as this was only $25 at a garage sale. The Motley Crue Final Tour. There's a number of different versions of this shirt. This one, they had special guest Alice Cooper. And this 25-cent t-shirt sold for $30.